Welcome to the AI Hub, a podcast for AI-driven side hustles designed for IT professionals like you.
From cutting-edge AI tools to practical, no-nonsense tips, each episode brings you closer to turning tech into income.
Tune in to discover smart and sustainable ways to boost your career and income with AI.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI Hub. I'm Larry. You might know me as that guy who's always geeking out about the latest AI advancements.
And I'm Amanda, excited to be here and break down how all this cool AI stuff can actually help your business grow.
And today, we're diving deep into a topic that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh, let me guess. AI for world domination.
Not quite, although that would make for an interesting episode. Now, we're talking about AI for small businesses. And the best part is we're not talking about some far-off future. This is about real, practical AI tools and tactics that can make a difference right now.
Exactly. We're talking about leveling the playing field, giving small businesses the same kind of advantages that big corporations have.
So let's paint a picture here. Imagine you're a small business owner, maybe you're running a bakery or a local bookstore. You're wearing a million hats, you're juggling a to-do list a mile long. Where does AI even fit in?
Well, it starts with something that every business needs: content. Think about it. You need blog posts, social media captions, email newsletters, the list goes on and on. And AI can help you create all of this faster and often better than you could on your own.
So instead of staring at a blank page, trying to come up with the perfect Instagram caption for your new pumpkin spice latte, you can have AI do the heavy lifting.
Exactly. There are so many amazing AI tools out there like ChatGPT or Bard. Let's say, for example, you're that bakery owner we were talking about. You could literally tell ChatGPT, write me an Instagram caption about my new autumn-themed cupcakes. And boom, it'll give you a bunch of different options to choose from, some even with cute little emojis.
Okay, that sounds pretty impressive, but I'm sure some people are thinking, wait, won't my content sound, robotic if I'm using AI?
It's a valid concern, and that's where you as the business owner come in. Think of AI as your brainstorming buddy, your creative partner. You take those AI-generated ideas and then you infuse them with your own brand's personality. Add a personal anecdote, maybe a funny story about that one time you totally messed up the frosting.
Which, knowing my baking skills, wouldn't be that hard to believe. But I get your point. AI helps you get started, and then you make it your own.
Right. Now imagine applying that same logic to social media.
Oh, don't even get me started on social media. It's like you have to be posting every 5 minutes just to stay relevant these days.
You're telling me. And that's where AI can truly be a lifesaver. Tools like Sprout Social, for example, go way beyond just scheduling your posts. They use AI to analyze when your audience is most active online.
So instead of just posting randomly and hoping for the best, I can make sure my content is actually reaching people when they're most likely to see it.
Exactly. Think of it like having a super-powered intern who knows exactly when to hit that post button for maximum impact.
Okay, that's starting to sound pretty powerful. But what about all those fancy algorithms I keep hearing about? Is AI just about scheduling? Or is there more to it?
Oh, there's so much more. Sprout Social can even tell you what kind of content is resonating with your audience and even what your competitors are up to.
Hold on, so I can spy on my competition without actually, spying?
Not spying, more like strategic research. It's all about understanding what works. Let's say your competitor, maybe another bakery in town, posts a video of them decorating cookies and it goes viral. Sprout Social can pick up on that and maybe suggest that you try something similar, but with your own unique twist, of course.
So instead of just guessing what my audience wants, I could use AI to see what's already working and then tailor it to my own business.
Exactly. It's about working smarter, not harder. And that brings us to email marketing.
Email marketing. It feels like a necessary evil sometimes. It's important, but writing those emails can take forever.
Well, it doesn't have to. AI-powered platforms like HighLevel can actually personalize each email you send out, so it feels less like a mass email blast and more like a handwritten note to a friend.
Now, how does it do that? Does it, read people's minds?
It's not mind reading, but it's pretty close. It basically tracks how people interact with your past emails, like what they click on, what they ignore.
So let's say someone always opens my emails about gluten-free cupcakes, but never the ones about birthday cakes.
HighLevel would recognize that pattern and start sending that person more gluten-free content. You could even take it a step further and maybe offer them a special discount on their next gluten-free order.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I'm starting to see how AI is less about robots taking over the world and more about robots helping us do our jobs better.
It's all about giving you superpowers. And we haven't even talked about how AI can help you understand your competitors.
Now that sounds like an episode all on its own. But before we get ahead of ourselves...
Right, we've covered a lot already.
So just to recap, we've seen how AI can be a total game changer for content creation, social media, and email marketing. All things that are absolutely crucial for any small business to thrive in today's world.
And we're just getting started. Next, we'll dive into how AI can help you uncover your competitors' secrets and even dominate your local market.
Sounds like we've got a lot more to explore, so stay tuned.
Okay, so we've seen how AI can help with, the creative side of running a small business. But what about the stuff that keeps you up at night, like figuring out what your competitors are doing?
Competitive intelligence. That's where AI gets really interesting. Remember all those nights you spent on Google trying to decipher your competitors' every move? Like, what are their prices? What keywords are they targeting?
Yeah, I'd rather forget those nights. Endless spreadsheets. Google searches till my eyes hurt.
Well, say goodbye to that. AI can take over a lot of that grunt work. Tools like SEMrush. They're like having a team of digital detectives. They can analyze your competitors' websites, their ad campaigns, even their social media. It's all laid out for you. Wait a minute. You're telling me AI can do my competitive research for me?
Yep. And it's a game changer, especially for smaller businesses. Let's go back to that bakery example. Let's say a new bakery pops up across town. Suddenly, you're feeling the heat. SEMrush can tell you exactly what keywords they're ranking for, what kind of ads they're running, even how much traffic they're getting to their website.
So instead of just freaking out, I can actually see what they're doing well, maybe learn a thing or two.
Exactly. Maybe you discover they're killing it with vegan desserts, something you hadn't focused on before. AI can give you those insights, help you adjust your own game plan.
So AI helps me keep my enemies closer.
Competitors, maybe? But yeah, you get a way clearer picture of the landscape. And it's not just about big strategy either. AI can help you dominate your local market, too.
Oh, yeah. Local SEO.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that gives every small business owner nightmares. Keeping your Google My Business listing updated. It feels like a full-time job.
I hear you. It's a never-ending battle. But good news, AI to the rescue. Tools like Moz Local, they automate a ton of those tedious tasks, like making sure your business info is consistent across all those online directories.
So I can finally stop manually updating every single listing. Let the robots handle it.
Exactly. And Moz Local does even more. It analyzes your Google My Business performance, tracks your rankings, and even gives you suggestions on how to get more visibility in local search results.
So it's basically like having a 24/7 local SEO expert on my team.
Pretty much. It's leveling the playing field.
Yeah.
And another area where AI shines, customer service.
You mean chatbots? I've got to be honest, I'm a little skeptical. Those things always seem to give me canned responses that don't actually help.
I know what you mean, those old school chatbots. Not so great. But AI-powered chatbots are a whole different ballgame. They can understand natural language, learn from past conversations, and even provide personalized responses.
So they could actually hold a conversation with a customer, like a real back and forth.
Exactly. Think about it. You're that bakery owner, right? It's 3 a.m. and someone messages you on Facebook asking about gluten-free options. An AI chatbot could handle that, give accurate information, maybe even suggest some specific products.
Wow, it's like a virtual employee who never sleeps. But what about when someone needs more than a chatbot can handle, like a real human touch?
Well, even the best AI can't solve every problem, but the key is having a system where the chatbot can seamlessly hand off the conversation to a human agent when needed.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot between automation and human interaction.
Exactly. Let the AI handle the routine stuff, and then your human team can focus on those complex issues, those relationships that need a personal touch.
This is really making sense now. It's like AI isn't replacing us, it's giving us a helping hand.
It's all about working smarter, not harder, right? And speaking of smarter, let's talk about how AI can turn those website visitors into paying customers.
Yes, the holy grail, boosting those conversion rates. But isn't that where things get super complicated? How can AI possibly figure out why people buy?
You'd be surprised. AI can analyze how people behave on your website in real time. It finds patterns, makes personalized recommendations, even nudges people towards that buy now button.
So instead of just hoping people will buy, I can have AI, gently steer them in the right direction.
Think of it as a virtual shopping assistant. Someone's on your bakery website checking out all the cakes. An AI tool like Instapage. It can tell they're really into chocolate cakes. Bam! It shows them a pop-up with a special offer on your signature chocolate cake.
That's clever. Like AI is reading their minds, but in a good way.
No mind reading, just data. It's about understanding what motivates people and then using that to personalize their experience, make them more likely to buy.
This is blowing my mind. It's like all those complicated marketing ideas,
Yeah.
now they're actually doable, even for a small business like mine.
Exactly. AI is not just for the big guys anymore. It's powerful, it's accessible, and it's leveling the playing field for everyone.
Okay, Amanda, we've covered a ton of ground, right? From content creation to customer service, even those all-important conversion rates. But I gotta admit, it can feel a little overwhelming. If you're a small business owner, where do you even start with all this AI stuff?
That's a great question, Larry. It's easy to get lost in the hype, right? All those shiny new AI tools.
Yeah.
But honestly, the most important thing is to focus on solving your actual business problems. Like, what are your biggest pain points? What's taking up all your time?
So if I'm spending like hours every week just trying to schedule social media posts, that's where a tool like Sprout Social comes in.
Exactly. Or if you're pulling your hair out trying to personalize your email marketing, maybe high level is the answer. It's about choosing the right tools for your specific needs, not just jumping on the AI bandwagon because everyone else is.
Makes sense. And I'm guessing it's smart to start small, right? Maybe experiment with one or two tools before going all in on AI.
Absolutely. You don't have to become an AI expert overnight. Pick one specific problem you want to solve and then find a tool that can help you with that. As you get more comfortable, you can explore other AI solutions. It's a journey, not a race.
So baby steps. Got it. But what about the cost? I mean, AI tools can be expensive, can't they?
Not necessarily. A lot of AI tools offer free trials or even freemium plans, so you can try them out before you commit to anything. And even the paid plans, a lot of times they're still more affordable than hiring extra staff to do those tasks manually.
That's a good point. It's all about weighing the costs and benefits. But you know what? I think there's also a mindset shift that needs to happen. Some small business owners might be scared of AI. Maybe they think it's too complicated or that it's going to replace their jobs.
Oh, I totally get that. It's natural to be hesitant. But honestly, those fears are usually blown out of proportion. AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about, supercharging our abilities, giving us tools to do things better and faster.
So instead of seeing AI as the enemy, we should think of it as a powerful friend, a sidekick who can help us achieve our goals.
I love that analogy. AI is here to stay, and the sooner we embrace it, the better off we'll be. It's about adapting and evolving, right?
Well said, Amanda. And I think that's the perfect note to end on. We've talked about a lot today, but the main message is this. AI is not just some futuristic dream anymore. It's a real, powerful tool that's available to everyone, especially small businesses.
And you know what? It's an exciting time to be an entrepreneur. AI is opening up a world of possibilities. So to all our listeners out there, don't be afraid to experiment, to try new things, and to embrace the power of AI.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of AI for small businesses. Thanks for sharing your expertise with us today, Amanda.
My pleasure, Larry. I'm always happy to talk about AI and how it can help businesses of all sizes.
And to all you amazing listeners out there, if you enjoyed this deep dive and you want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to AI Hub. We'll have more exciting episodes coming your way, so stay tuned.
Welcome to the AI Hub, a podcast for AI-driven side hustles designed for IT professionals like you.
From cutting-edge AI tools to practical, no-nonsense tips, each episode brings you closer to turning tech into income.
Tune in to discover smart and sustainable ways to boost your career and income with AI.